Hello, I'm Bob Rock, and I'd like to welcome you all to a world beyond the mainstream.
Introducing Macintosh. It does all the things you'd expect a business computer to do. It does a lot of things you wouldn't expect a business computer to do.
Now, I'd like to tell you a bit about Vaporwave. Vaporwave is quite a difficult genre to describe as it isn't just a style of music. No, I mean really, here's a video of me trying to write this part of the script.
I don't know what to do.
So instead, I'd like to introduce you to someone.
I'm a father of two who lives in the suburbs and posts music on the internet.
This is Whitewoods. They're an American musician who's most known for their song Beach Walk, which was partially responsible for Vaporwave's overwhelming online presence in 2015. To my luck, they've been very helpful throughout the course of this project and has agreed to help me teach you a bit about Vaporwave. Now, I first started listening to music back in 2015, when Vaporwave was on the rise. Could you tell me a little bit more about Vaporwave?
Vaporwave. I didn't make it up, so I don't know what it means. But I do know that it is very specific and very generic at the same time. But the only thing that those two sides share in common is the idea of nostalgia. So I guess I'd say that nostalgia is the root of Vaporwave.
Upon further research, I was able to gather that Vaporwave is a really specific genre of music. It takes a lot of inspiration from the sounds of 80s music and media, and can vary from the slowed down, dreamlike atmosphere of Beach Walk by Whitewoods, to the more upbeat and lively sounds of Howling by Lupus Noct. Both of these songs, despite sounding completely different, take direct influence in the sound of 80s music. Fans of the genre have adopted a unique visual style to complement the music, which I would describe as a distorted view of 80s culture. It's loaded with pastel colours, reference to 80s electronics and software, Japanese and American media, and dreamy environments. And as a result of looking into each of these elements and my conversation with Whitewoods, I've realised that Vaporwave heavily plays into a feeling of false nostalgia. In early 2016, Vaporwave faced a decline in popularity online. Fans of the genre were speculating around the political messages hidden in the music. The biggest example of this was anti-consumerism, as a lot of the music mocked 80s media and advertisements. People believed that the creators behind the songs were trying to push their own political values within their songs, and eventually Vaporwave lost all of its audience because of the political ambiguity.
I'm not anti-consumerism and I'm not pro-consumerism. I think there's a healthy yin and yang to consumerism. There's a lot of parts of consumerism that I enjoy on a daily basis, and there are parts that, I could do without.
Personally, I don't think the debate around consumerism affected the decline of Vaporwave. Internet culture is constantly evolving and changing, and I think that the change of the internet along with the uncomfortable conversation around politics was the nail in the coffin for Vaporwave. What inspires you to make music?
Playing, having fun, these are things I usually associate with music, so it doesn't take a lot to inspire me.
If you want to explore Vaporwave further, I strongly recommend the album Floral Shop, as it's a great introduction to the start of Vaporwave. Or instead you could listen to Whitewood's suggestion, Esprit.wav by Esprit.
Has anything stuck out to you during your time creating this project?
I mean, yeah, I'm quite surprised, to be honest, because in all the interviews I held, they all held a same negative sentiment about the broader mainstream music industry?
I think like the higher ups, the music higher ups, the man, they can't. I think they can't monetize the micro genres as well as they can like the macro genres.
Yeah, I definitely think the mainstream has always been holding itself back. People listen to what is put in front of them.
Over the years, I guess it is all about making money from it, and because of that, there is a sort of a lack of experimentation or not wanting to take risks.
No, I don't think anything is holding anything back from the mainstream. It's the mainstream that's holding itself back from evolving and changing.
I mean, mainstream music is a business.
I mean, yeah, I do understand that mainstream music is a business, but it kind of puts a limit on what most people listen to, which I kind of don't agree with.
Because when you're making what you want to make, and you're not making like a label says, oh, give us 2 albums by the end of the year, it sort of sucks a bit of the passion out of it.
If you're at home, listen to maybe a select few radio stations or like 1 or 2 playlists, I really urge you to look past the mainstream and to welcome the world of Subculture Sounds into your life. Thank you for watching.